Hi friends, this is Sanjukta Kaur. Welcome to the channel Digitiz. In this channel, you will get all the videos related to CBSE class 11th and 12th syllabus, computer science with Python. Along with this, you will get other videos of programming languages like C++, Java, etc. So friends, watch the videos till end. All the concepts are discussed practically as well as theoretically, so that you can clear your doubts. Like my videos, share it with your friends, and most important part is, if you have not subscribed my channel till now, please subscribe it, and you can ask your queries in my comment section and it will be cleared in my upcoming videos. So thank you friends. In this video, now I am going to discuss some important functions of dictionaries, right. So let us discuss the first function, that is fromkeys function. So here, as you know, the fromkeys function is available in the dictionary data type, and what that fromkeys function will do, the fromkeys function creates a new dictionary from the given sequence. The sequence may be list, may be string, may be tuple, may be set. So here we can create a new dictionary variable by using the fromkeys method. And what is the syntax of fromkeys method? How will you use the fromkeys method in your program? So here the syntax is dict.fromkeys method, and here sequence and value you need to provide. But here friends, you remember that sequence is the required parameter and value is the optional parameter. And the examples also I have written here. You can see one list is one sequence data type. So list contain name of some cities, and another string type of variable v, that v contains a value city. Now here I want to just create a new dictionary variable, that is nd equal to dict.fromkeys sequence and value l comma v. So here with this command I can create a new dictionary variable, that is nd. When you print the value of that dictionary variable nd, then you will get the answer. Similarly, another example I have written here, that t is one tuple and tuple contains some numbers. So from this sequence data type tuple, now you can create a dictionary variable, new dictionary variable nd equal to dict.fromkeys, t is the tuple, v is the value, right friends. So let us do it practically. So here l one list type of variable, and this is one sequence data type. So from this list I want to create a dictionary variable. Here my list contains names of some cities. Now if you want to create a dictionary variable from this sequence, then what will you write? Just you write down that dict.fromkeys method. So here dict.fromkeys method, and in this parameter list you need to provide a sequence data type, and here my sequence data variable is list, and here value part is optional. So this time I am not giving the value. So let us see the dictionary variable d1. Now d1 contains the element, and the elements, that is Bhubaneswar, Jodhpur, Jaipur are the keys of this dictionary variable d1, but values as I have not provided, so that value none already assigned to each keys. That means आपने अभी d1 वेरिएबल डिक्शनरी वेरिएबल बना लिया है, एंड द कीज़ जो कीज़ है वो आपकी लिस्ट वेरिएबल की जो कीज़ के साथ बिल्कुल जो लिस्ट वेरिएबल में जितने भी एलिमेंट्स थे वो सारे एलिमेंट्स अभी डिक्शनरी वेरिएबल के कीज़ बन चुके हैं, बट जैसे कि वैल्यू मैंने नहीं दिया, दैट्स वाई नॉन सारे कीज़ पे असाइंड हो चुका है. बट व्हेन यू प्रोवाइड अ वैल्यूज at that time, that value is assigned to each key. So let us do the same. Suppose d2 is another new dictionary variable, and here this time I am using that same fromkeys method to create a new dictionary variable, that is list, and here this time I am just assigning a value, that is city. City is the value that is assigned to each key. So let us see what are the elements are already there in d2. Now you see Bhubaneswar, the value is city, Jodhpur is the key, city is the value, Jaipur is the key, city is the value. So in this way you can use the fromkeys method. That means fromkeys method is used to create a new dictionary variable from the sequence. So here my sequence is list type. Similarly you can declare other sequence also, suppose tuple. So this time tuple contains simply some numbers. Okay, tuple consists of some numbers. The numbers are 1 to 5, and here I want to create a dictionary variable D by using this fromkeys method, dic dot fromkeys method, and this time just I am using the sequence data type. That sequence data type is my tuple itself. So, T and value is just number. So, 1 is a number, that number is assigned to each key of this dictionary variables. Now, you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the elements of tuple. Now, that will be the keys of this dictionary variable D, and what about value? So, here at the time of creating this dictionary variable, I have assigned a value also. So, number. So, number value is assigned to each key of this dictionary variable D. So, in this way you can create a new dictionary variable from the tuple. So, let us declare one set type of variable S equal to that contains some values 45, 67 set. As you know, set is also one data type of Python and it is mutable data type, right. So, in this way you can declare a set data type. Now, you can create a dictionary from this set data type also. So, how will you do that? Suppose dictionary variable name is D1. Now, same fromkeys method we need to use with dic dot fromkeys. So, dic dot fromkeys method, here this time I will give that sequence data type, that is S, and value will be that simply values or numbers. So, this is my sequence data type and one value I have given to form the new dictionary variable, that is D1. So, let us check the variable D1. Now, you can see already I have created a dictionary variable from the set data type, because set is also one sequence data type, but remember friends, that one is the mutable data types like your list and dictionary. So, here in this way you can create a new dictionary variable by using fromkeys method. So, friends, hope all of you understood the concept. Let us discuss one question, implementation of a Python program using fromkeys method. Here the question is like that: your institute has decided to deposit scholarship amount of rupees 3500 to some selected students. Write a program to input the selected students' roll numbers and create a dictionary for the same. That means, here what is the question? That your institutes already selected some students' roll number to just deposit some scholarship amount, but what is that amount? That amount is 3500. So, you have to just store the roll numbers and the values with the help of a dictionary. So, in this question we have to use the fromkeys method so that we can easily do the same. So, how will you do that? Let us just declare a blank list variable, then ask the user to input the number of students, the roll number of students, how many students are there in this group. After that you have to continue a loop, then enter the roll numbers, then just create the list. After that use the fromkeys method. So, let us do this question practically. Here friends, what we need to do, just declare a blank list. Initially I have declared a blank list. Now, ask the user that how many roll numbers you need to store in the list, that is the total roll number, the total numbers of students. So, here what will you do, that int input, enter the number of students, okay, enter the number of students, because here we require the total number of students, maybe 5, maybe 10. Okay. After that, just you have to continue a loop, so that you will ask the roll number from the user and you have to create a list with that roll number. So, you have to continue a loop, because already you know that up to which number we have to continue the loop. That is why I have used the for loop. So, for I in range up to n, that means 0 to n minus 1. So, here just ask the roll number. So, r equal to here r equal to int input, enter the roll number of students. Then when you enter a roll number to r variable, after that you can append it into the list. So, L dot append function, and in that append function you need to use this r variable. So, in this way you can create a list variable, right. After that we have to use the from keys method, so that we can create a dictionary variable, that is d1 equal to dic dot from keys method. So, in this way you can use from keys method. I hope all of you remembered how do you use the from keys method. So, here I have to use the sequence name, that sequence name, that is one list, and what is the amount I have to deposit, that means 3500. So, here 3500 is the value that is assigned to each roll number. So, in this way you can create a new dictionary variable d1. After that you just print the values, print the elements of dictionary variable d1, so that you can see the roll number having 3500 amount, right. So, after saving your program, then run it. Now, enter the roll number of enter the total number of students. Now, here it will ask you total number of students, suppose 5 number of students are there, selected number of students are 5. Now, roll number, suppose roll number 10 and another roll number is 23, third roll number is 56 and fourth roll number is 67 and fifth roll number is 78. Now, here that you see already I have declared one dictionary variable. So, here you can see that already we have created one dictionary variable with the roll numbers and the amount, right students. So, in this way you can use the from keys method in your program. Hope all of you understood how do you use or how do you implement the from keys method in a Python program. So, let us discuss the next method, that is set default method. Set default method is also an important method of dictionary data type, and what that set default function will do, that set default function returns the value of a specified key in the dictionary if that key is present in the dictionary. As you know, a dictionary variable consists of the elements in the form of key value pair. So, now that set default function will return the value of a specified key if the key is there, but if the key is not found in the dictionary variable, at that time simply your Python adds that key value pair to your dictionary variable. So, let us do the same. What is the syntax of set default function? Just write the dictionary variable name dot set default function, key and default value. Again here key is the required parameter and value is the optional parameter. If you will provide the value, then it is okay, otherwise Python will just assign the none as a value to that particular key. So, here you can see example 1, that is your dictionary variable d1 contains some elements, and the elements are the keys, that is name of some cities, and values are city 1, city 2, city 3, city 4 and so on. After that, how will you use the set default function? Suppose d1 dot set default function, then write the name of key. So, here just your Python assigned the value of this particular key Jodhpur then to this variable v. So, here print v, then what is the value of Jodhpur? Then city 4. So, city 4 will be the answer. Similarly, second example, d1 consists of the same elements. Here value equal to d1 dot set default Jaipur comma city 5. But now you can see that Jaipur key is not there. Okay, Jaipur is not an existing key. So, at that time what your Python will do? Just Python will simply add this key value pair to your existing dictionary variable d1, and when you print the value of this variable value, then it is city 5. But when you print the d1 variable, at that time just you will see now Jaipur and city 5 is already added to your existing variable d1. So, very simple, set default function is used to extend the dictionary variable. So, in this way we can extend our dictionary variable with new key value pair. Let us do the same practically. So, declare one variable d1, d1 contains some elements, and here if I want to use the set default function, then how will you do that? Suppose v equal to dictionary variable name, that is d1, d1 dot set default, and here you need to write one key name, right. So, suppose my key name is Delhi. Now, you can see what that set default function will do. Set default function will simply returns the value of the key, which key already you have given as the parameter list. So, here what is the value of daily, that is 3. Now, 3 is returned to the variable v, very simple. So, set default function is used to return the value of a specified key. Here I have specified the key name, that is daily. So, what is the value of v here? It is 3. That means, set default function is used to just return the value of a specified key if that key is there in the dictionary variable, but if that key is not there in the dictionary variable. So, at that time what happened? So, next example, if I will use that set default function, but here now I will pass the key name which one is not there in this dictionary variable d1. So, here how will you implement this? Suppose v equal to d1 dot set default, d1 dot set default. Now, in here in dictionary variable what are the keys are available? Bhubaneswar, Jodhpur, Delhi. Now, Jaipur key is not available, right. So, I want to find out what is the value of Jaipur. Okay. That means, Jaipur key is not there, but still this time what happened? Simply your Python will add this key, that is Jaipur, to your existing dictionary variable, right. So, here when you check the dictionary variable, now you can see already Jaipur is added, but this time I have not given any value part is optional, that is why I have not given. So, now you can see if we will not provide any value to that particular key which one is not there in your existing dictionary variable with set default function, then your Python will simply add the value to that key. So, Jaipur having the value none, but again if you will use the same set default function with a new key value pair, suppose this time another key, suppose that one is Kanpur, Kanpur is another city name, that key is also not there, and here I will provide the value as 5, right. So, very simple, your Python will add this key and value pair to your existing dictionary variable, that is d1. Now, you can see Kanpur having the value 5, but Jaipur having the value none. Why? Because I have not provided any value to that Jaipur key. This time I have provided the value. So, value part is optional, but sequence part is compulsory, right. So, now you can check the value of v also. So, what is the value of v? It is 5, because here that 5 is returned to this variable v also, because set default function return the value of that key. So, here whatever the value you are assigning, that value is that value of this particular variable. Hope all of you understood about the set default function. That means, set default function is used to just return the value of a key from the dictionary variable if that key is present, but if that key is not present, simply it will add the key value pair to your existing dictionary variable, and after that whatever the assigned value you have given, that value is returned to the variable v. Is that clear to all of you? So, let us discuss the next function. Okay, let us discuss the update function. Update function updates the dictionary with the elements from another dictionary or another sequence of key value pairs. Very simple. That means, it will just update your original dictionary variable with the key value pair of another dictionary variable. So, here what is the syntax? Syntax is dictionary variable dot update. In this parenthesis, you need to use one dictionary variable name, right. For example, d1 is one dictionary variable having some elements, c1 is another dictionary variable with some elements. Now, if you just update the d1 with the elements of c1, then now you can see d1 contains all the elements of d1 dictionary variable, with this all the elements of c1 variable also. Okay. Similarly, second example is also very important, that here two dictionary variable I have defined, one is data 1 and data 2, but here you can see data 1 contains 3 keys 1, 2 and 3 having the values apple, boy and cat respectively. Data 2 contains 2 keys, that is 3 and 4. So, here you can see 3 in both the dictionary variable 3 keys exist, right. So, here when you update this data 1 with data 2 variable, at that time what happened, that you just check the common key. Now, in the data 1 variable 3 having the value cat, but in the data 2 variable 3 having the value red. So, here cat is updated with the value red, because this is the function of update function, right. So, let us do it practically, so that your doubt will be totally clear. Okay. So, friends, let us implement the update function. here I have declared one dictionary variable d1 having some elements, that means some key value pairs. Similarly, another variable c1. So, here c1 is another variable that is having some values, key value pairs, like India is the key value is the country 1, Bhutan is the key value is the country 2. So, here I have declared two dictionary variables. Now, I want to update. Okay. So, d1 dot update, I want to update the d1 variable with c1. Try to understand, students, I want to update the d1 variable. So, c1 variable, whatever the elements are there in c1, now I want to update the d1 variable with the c1 elements. Okay. So, there will be no change in that c1 variable, but now we can see the changes in d1 variable. d1 variable is updated with the value with the elements of c1. So, here you can see all the elements of d1 variables are there along with the elements of c1 variables. So, this is the working of update function. In this way you can use the update function. Similarly, now let us do the second example. Here another variable I have declared data1. Data1 having the elements 1, 2 and 3, all are the keys of this data1 dictionary variable. Similarly, I have to declare another dictionary variable, that is data2, and here I have declared 3 and 4. 3 and 4 are the keys, but here you can see data1 having the key 3, data2 also having the key 3, but different values with different values. So, here when you use the update function, that is data1 dot update, now you have to update the data1 variable with data2 variable, okay, because both are dictionary variable. So, here what happens that data2, right. So, now you see data1 contains all the elements of itself, that is 1 boy, 2 apple, 3 rat. Here you can see 3 is the common key. So, cat is updated with the value rat of this data2 variable. So, this one is very important. So, update function will update the value also, simply it will just add the values, and if the keys are common at that time it just update the values. So, in this way you can use the update function. So, hope all of you understood about the update function. Now, let us discuss the next function, copy function, copy method. Copy method is also very important. The copy method creates a shallow copy of a dictionary. What do you mean by shallow copy? That means it just copies the values, but where only the keys are duplicated and same values are referenced by the two copied. Thus, if the values are immutable, changes are not reflected in the copies, but if the values are mutable, changes are reflected in the copies. This is about your copy function. That means, by default it is shallow copy, another copy is deep copy function, but here let us discuss the shallow copy method. That means, when you copy a dictionary variable, at that time if your dictionary variable contains the immutable data types, that means changes are not reflected in the copies, but if the dictionary variable contains the mutable value, then changes are reflected in the copies. Okay. So, let us do it practically. Here two variables we have declared, one is old having name Rahul age 25, but here you see that old dictionary variable contains some keys and values, and here values are immutable because string, int. So, these are immutable data types. So, when you copied this old variable, the elements of old variable to another dictionary variable, after that when you change there in that copied one the new dictionary variable, then that changes will be not reflected in your original variable. This is about your shallow copy. So, let us do it practically. After that we will discuss that if your original dictionary variable contains the values as immutable data type, then changes are reflected. Both the things we will discuss practically. So, let us do it. Here I have declared one dictionary variable, that is old having some key value pairs, right. So, here I want to copy the elements of this original variable old to a new variable, and suppose that new variable name is n1, n1 equal to old dot copy method. So, in this way I have copied the elements of old variable to that n1 dictionary variable. Now, you can check n1 variable. So, this time we have already got all the elements of that old variable to n1 variable. Now, when we change something in that n1 variable, then is it reflected in that original variable? No. Why? Because original variable contains the value as immutable data type. So, let us change something. So, n1 of name equal to, I want to change the name from Rahul to suppose Raj. So, in this way you can change the value, but here you can change the same. So, here you can see already in n1 variable we have changed the value from Rahul to Raj. Then now that let us just check whether we have we will get the change value in that original variable. No. So, you just check. Now, this old, that one is one original variable having the old value, that means initially Rahul was there, now also Rahul is there. That means, when you copied the elements of a dictionary variable to another variable, and if that original variable contains the immutable data type, that means when you change something in that new variable, that is not reflected in that original variable. But the second part let us discuss. Suppose now I want to just declare one variable. So, here I have declared one old variable, dictionary variable, that is name. Name contains one mutable data type, that is list. Age, another key which contains one mutable value, that is list type of value. That means, here I have declared one dictionary variable having the values as mutable data type, that means list data type. Now, when you copy the elements of old dictionary variable to a new variable, at that time what happened? With this command you can copy the elements of old dictionary variable to this new dictionary variable. Now, you can check the new dictionary variable, that is now similar to old dictionary variable. But here you have to remember that original dictionary variable contains the value as mutable data types, list data types. So, just you change in the new dictionary variable. Now, new name, because name is the key, dot append. I want to add one extra name, new name dot append. Suppose this time I want to add Ram Kumar. So, with this append command, I can add this Ram Kumar to this name key, right. So, here you just check whether it is added or not in that new variable. Yes, already it is added. Now, you just check the old dictionary variable, right. Now, you can get the same variable, same value Ram Kumar is already added to old one also. That means, friends, here it is very important that if your original dictionary variable contains the immutable data type as value, then after copying the elements to a new variable, and in that new variable if you will change something, then that changes is not reflected to your original variable. But if your original variable contains the value as mutable data types, list type or any other mutable data types, then when you copied that elements to another variable, and in that new variable if you will change something, that is reflected to your original variable also. So, this is about your shallow copy, but in deep copy there will be no changes, right. So, let us discuss the sorted method used to sort the dictionaries. What do you mean by sort? Sort means arranging the values, arranging the keys in ascending order or descending order, in increasing order or decreasing order. In ascending order, there we need not to write any extra parameter, but in descending order we have to use one extra parameter, that is reverse equal to true. So, the sorted method returns a new sorted collection keeping the original dictionary variable unchanged. That means, original dictionary variable there no changes will be there, but in that sorted collection already will be returned by your Python. So, different ways to sort a dictionary: sorted by keys, sorted by value, and reversing the sorted order. So, let us do all the concepts practically. here I have declared one dictionary variable data1 having some elements key value pairs. Now, how do you use the sorted method? So, sorted method, suppose you want to sort the keys. So, how will you access the keys? So, there is the keys function, keys method is available. So, here sorted. Now, dictionary variable name is data1. So, data1 dot keys method. So, with the help of keys method we can access all the keys from the dictionary variable, that is data1, and after that Python just gives us the answer in sorted order, in ascending order. By default it is ascending order. So, let us see, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, how will you do that in descending order? Same thing, just write the sorted, and here data1 is my variable name. So, data1 dot keys. Now, this time keys is the method. After that you have to use the reverse function, reverse equal to true. So, when you will give this command reverse equal to true, at that time just we are able to sort the elements, sort the keys in descending order. So, here how will you do that? Sorted data1 dot keys, reverse equal to true. Now, you can see that keys are already arranged in descending order, decreasing order. Similarly, we can use the values method also. So, what are the values here? Suppose first you access the values, data1 dot values method. So, with this we are getting boy, apple, rat and girl. So, now if you want to arrange these values in ascending order, so what will you write? Just sorted method, sorted and data1 dot values method, ascending order. So, no need to give extra parameter reverse equal to true. So, in this way you can arrange the elements, that means arrange the values, that is apple because A se start हुआ है, boy B se start हुआ है, G girl G se start हुआ है, then red. So, in this way you can sort the, arrange the elements whether it is keys or values. Similarly, items function also we can use with the help of that sorted function. So, sorted data1 dot items function will return all the elements, right. So, here now according to the keys, here your Python will sort the items, but according to the keys. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, if you do in reverse order, that means descending order, then very simple, just same thing you have to write, but here one extra parameter you need to provide, that is reverse equal to true. That means, now this time you want to arrange the items according to the keys of your dictionary variable in descending order. So, you have to give reverse equal to true. So, in this way you will get the elements in descending order, decreasing order. So, friends, hope all of you understood about the sorted function. So, thank you friends. In this video already we have discussed a lot of functions, but very important functions, right. Hope all of you understood the concepts. So, friends, just wait for my next video. Again I will just come with a new concept. Thank you friends. Thank you.